So there is no work for the overqualified. People will be like, why are you not working? Why you ain't got no job? Why you not doing this? And I'm like, I have my own company. I moonlighted the whole time I've run my company. I've always moonlighted because that's my preference of how I work. But when people see you have degrees, certificates, licenses, skills, and experience level that is not entry level in their eyes, then they want to say, oh, we don't have no work for you. I'm not about to dumb myself down for somebody. And then they want you to work on times when you tell them you're not available to work. I'm not available. I am not available to work on the Sabbath. Now, if people could take off for Christmas, they could take off for Easter, they could take off for July 4th, they could take off for Juneteenth, I could take off on my Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? That's discrimination. So it's so many different reasons. And then when you go and you work these places, then you got to deal with assholes. Either the customers are assholes or the staff is assholes. There is no balance. There's just no balance. So a lot of the time, people are confused. Like, Shantae, you have so much talent. You have so much skill. What's going on? And I'm like, then look where I'm at. Look where I'm at. Everywhere I go, I'm around people that don't got no money. So if I do go and run my own business, these people can't invest their money into what I'm trying to help them. I'm investing my time in them. They can't afford to invest their money in me. They're sitting around expecting me to give everything away for free. Literally expecting me to give everything away for free. Oh, come, give your time for free. Give your everything that's expected of me is always free. That's how it has always been. Everybody expects me to do everything for free and to sit back and live off the land. Then when I put a price to it, oh, it costs too much. Oh, you're asking for too much. Oh, it's so expensive. And I'm like, there's no balance. There's no balance. Either you want me to sit back and do nothing, or you want me to do the most. There's no balance in it. So I gotta keep doing these damn paperworks that be like, I just do what I gotta do. Like, I'm not about to sit around here and let this consume me. It is what it is. The type of work that I do, the type of talents that I have, you know what I'm saying? I know what to do with myself. It's other people that's too busy. They're too busy trying to figure out how to do what I do, or too busy trying to tell me how to do what I know how to do already. Both of those are bad mixtures. I don't like people being that much into my business, into my life, when they themselves can't, you're not me. You're your own person. You have your own life. You're supposed to be focusing on doing what you need to do for yourself, so that way you can get where you need to go, instead of trying to worry about what I'm doing. If you're not part of the solution to the things that I'm working towards, then you're in my way. A lot of people don't understand that. I got a zit. Hate zits with a passion. So like I said, people are like, oh, apply here, apply there, go work here, go work there. And I'm like, do you think a person like myself, who's worked in all of these different industries at entry level throughout my life, has pride? I'm like, I'm not a prideful person. I've never been a prideful person. So I've done all type of work in all type of industries, all legitimate work. And I'm like, now here I am. I'm going in my 50s, and I'm like, these motherfuckers, and I mean that with a passion, they don't want to hire nobody, because they're like, oh my God, we would have to pay her so much. And I'm like, listen, it doesn't matter. If you say you're hiring and you need someone to come and work, then you hire the person. I went to put this application in at this moving company. And so I usually don't do resumes. I don't mess with resumes like that. I don't like job applications. I don't like resumes. I like jobs where they just say, hey, listen, this is what we're doing. Can you do it? You can do it. Good. Come on, let's work. Let's get this done. Let's get this money, and let's go. That's the kind of work I'm accustomed to, okay? I'm not accustomed to this, oh, let me talk to you and let me decide if I like you, because that's really all it is, right? I go into this place, they on a public website that they hiring immediately. I'm like, oh shit, you know what I mean? I got office experience, this is gonna be easy. I'm like, they'll probably hire me. I get in there, do the application, pass their little math test, whatever. This bitch gets my paper and she's trying to find a reason to not hire me. And I'm just like, so I would have rather you took the paper and then just never fucking called me. But you standing there, so we're the same age. So you're trying to tell me you've been working since you were 2 years old? And I'm like, no. If you read the paper, you'll see that it says I own the company. So and she spent like 10 minutes trying to figure out how to find a way to not hire me, instead of just having said, okay, I have your application, and if it fits, we'll give you a call. So I'm looking at her and I'm just like, you just letting me know that you're looking for somebody that's a punk ass bitch that you could boss around and basically just run their whole day. I was just looking like, I don't even want to work this motherfucking job. But I still put my paperwork in. I'm a business woman, so when I come across other businesses, I'm already looking at them. I'm already evaluating them. I'm evaluating you from the time I lay eyes on your business to the time I'm away from your business. And I'm like, the federal government need to shut down so many of these fraudulent businesses that are out here. They're making a killing off of people. But when it comes to the economy, they are not fueling the economy correctly. And now y'all wonder why everyone keeps saying America got so much money. But I'm like, America got so much money, but America got so many homeless people, so many impoverished people, and so many people that are just literally strung out on drugs, strung out on alcohol, strung out on just prostituting themselves just to make a way of living. Proof of that, look at some of these celebrities that grew up in America. Their stories, a lot of them talking about how they sold their body for sex just so they could get to the point where they feel that they're not doing that no more. Yet they are. They're just doing it in a different way. It's funny, but it's not funny. It's not really for me to concern myself with. But like I said, when you start interfering with what I need to do, then that's when I have a problem. That's when I have a problem. Otherwise, I don't care, because it's none of my business. But when you start making it my business by including me, this is so atrocious, then I have a problem. So that's where my frustration lies in right now. Everybody is talking about, Shantae, we want you to go and work a regular job while I still do what I do, which is perfectly fine for me. And I'm just like, look, these people see my degrees, they see my certificates, they see my good morning. They see all of my talents, and then they go online and they see, oh, this girl, she writes books, she makes music, she has her own company, she has her own clubs, she's independent in very, very, very many ways. But yet, even though I'm independent and I'm doing my own thing and I'm minding my own business, they want to over speculate and they want to do things that, to me, is just, it's out of pocket. And so now when I say hire me because this organization is demanding that I go work, I'm like, okay, I could do it. But these organizations that you're telling me to go work for, they're afraid to hire me because they're afraid that their truths are going to be revealed. That's why. That's the reason why they're not hiring me. And that's called discrimination. They're afraid their truths are going to be revealed. That's all. It's common sense. They go, oh, look what school she attended. Oh, look at this degree she has. Oh, look at this, look at that. And they get scared and they go, oh, no, we can't let our truth be revealed. That's all it's about. They fabricate their documents. They do illegitimate stuff. It's a lot of jobs that's not giving people breaks. It's a lot of jobs forcing people to work while they are clocked out. They don't want their truth to be revealed. They don't want that truth to be revealed. Because you know me. Everybody know me. I ain't coming to tell no lie. You do something wrong, it ain't